these measures are dependent on the willingness and the ability of the children and their caregivers to report the abuse they are experiencing. If this is not assured, then the system will remain fundamentally flawed. Hi everyone and welcome back. This is Rawan Abu Khadra. I'm the Regional Humanitarian Safeguarding Advisor with Save the Children International. In today's video, we will be talking about barriers toward reporting and disclosure process. But worth mentioning at the beginning that the development of code of conduct, the cooperation mechanisms, the reporting mechanisms that is creative and proactive, the preparation of multiple shapes of trainings, the information dissemination and guidance material, collectively, these measures represent a serious attempt to respond to an issue that only recently became visible. Crucially, however, many of these measures are dependent on the willingness and the ability of the children and their caregivers to report the abuse they are experiencing. If this is not assured, then the system will remain fundamentally flawed. Much more needs to be done by international actors to encourage and support reporting by children and adults, so that the local communities have confidence in the new systems. Breaking the silence surrounding this problem is an essential step toward its elimination. Children and caregivers are not speaking out because of mix of stigma, fear, ignorance, and powerlessness. In addition, it appears that at the grassroots level, international agencies are not yet perceived as responding effectively to allegations, with the consequence that victims and others cannot see the point of reporting abuse. Together, these two factors are a major barrier to stamping out this problem. There are three important gaps in existing efforts to reduce abuse and exploitation. And this starts with the communities, especially children and young people, are not being adequately supported and encouraged to speak out about the abuse against them. The second point, which is also connected to the first one, which is the need for even stronger leadership on this issue, on the abuse, on the safeguarding, on the PSCA in many parts of the international system, notably to ensure that good practices and the new procedures are taken up and implemented. Lastly, there is an acute lack of investment in tackling the underlying causes of child abuse and exploitation in multiple communities, specifically the most vulnerable one. Abuse is not just by those working on behalf of the international communities, but by the whole range of the local actors. And this is the system that we are talking about around the beneficiary and around the children. We need that all of these pieces of the puzzle to be connected. And this is, in a nutshell, how we are introducing the topic of barriers toward reporting. Until next video, stay tuned and see you soon.